Alright, so spoilers for season 5 of Stranger Things Volume 2. So after everyone reunites and gathers together after the demolishing that Vecna did at that military base, they're throwing around ideas, and of all people, who has the most genius idea of all is Erica, which I was surprised by because I didn't really start liking Erica until season 3, and then she slowly became one of my favorites. That girl is kind of a genius. They say let's go to Mr. Clark, he can make us a tracker, and his love for Dustin shines through again. Hearing that his star player Dustin is in danger, immediately sets it off. He gets to it, he gets to work. And now this dude is a Riz master. So we cut back to Holly and Max in the mind of Henry. And going through, they're trying to escape. We see more memories of Henry leading to how he is as a person now. And he's never been a sympathetic bad guy. And the more memories we see of this guy, the more unlikable he is. He's not a good person. Never has been. They just make him out to be more of a hateable psycho creep. And Nancy and Jonathan are in a life or death situation. They're confessing to each other secrets that they have. And it finally comes down to what the audience has seen and now what Nancy herself has seen that he is going to propose. Because he does say, "Will you not marry me?" And I guess the Duffer Brothers afterwards confirmed that that was the breakup scene. Which that didn't necessarily seem like a breakup scene per se. That felt more like it was building the relationship. And same goes for Dustin and Steve having some tension. These two have been feuding all season long so far. And like I said in the previous video, that it's an understandable situation. And you can see both sides of the stories. But it finally comes down to both of them say something stupid. They get into a physical fight. You can tell Steve is holding back. He doesn't want to hurt the kid. But it's difficult seeing two best friends fight. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see the friendship break apart. And it eventually results in them reconciling later, which is just super sweet to see. It's super wholesome because, let's be honest, Dustin and Steve are the best duo in this show. Been loved since season 2. And been loved ever since. So we do discover why Callie was taken by the military people. She was basically being used as a blood transfer to send into pregnant women. So they would get powers, and then their babies would get powers. Which, man, if you think about it, that is fucked up. The day of November 6th comes along finally, and the gang is trying to devise a plan to shut this shit down finally. After Hopper, Elle, and Callie get out of the Upside Down, Vecna makes Will his spy again, uses his secret that we as the audience know against him, goes into Will's mind, goes and finds Max and see that she's still alive in the hospital. And he is going to kill her. Sends his demodogs to go kill her at the hospital. The lights start flickering, the electricity starts going wild again. Robin, Vicky, Lucas, and Max retreat to the basement, trying to hide out there. The demodogs are chasing them down. And who saves them? But Karen Wheeler, the badass MILF herself. I love the fact that she's actually starting to become a character like Holly also. Where I kind of just thought of Holly as the little kid of the family. I kind of thought of Karen as the mother of the family. She didn't really do much for me. She didn't really have much impact on the story. The only time I can think of it was when she almost cheated on her husband. But no, in episode 4, she became remarkable. She stood up to that Demogorgon. She got screwed up in the long run, but she put up a fight. She put up an effort. And Max finally wakes up from her coma and escapes Vecna's mind. Unfortunately, Holly did not. She's still stuck there as of right now. She tried, she got back out, she got out at a point, and then was sucked right back in. Max may be wheelchair bound, but she does have an advantage. She's been inside that psychopath's mind. So, she could use that to their advantage. So, Mr. Clark's been finally told the truth about everything that's been going on the past few years, and the guy is pretty accepting of it. It's kind of funny how fast he's just like, oh, alright, well, this is normal now. They tell him about the whole other dimension thing, and the monsters, powers. The guy's just like, oh, alright, well, yeah, this is normal now. Alright, cool. He's cool with it. Now, hear me out. Is it me, or is anyone else tired of this whole military storyline stuff in these shows? Feels like immediately from the start of season 1, I'm pretty sure onwards of every season we've had some kind of storyline that revolves around the military wanting to capture some kind of superpowered person. I have a feeling that lieutenant guy is going to turn on Dr. K at the end episode. because she's just been treating him like shit all throughout. So we see Dustin finally puts this all together, what they found out at the Upside Down's Hawkins lab and Brenner's research. Yeah, everything they knew about the Upside Down, everything they assumed about it, completely wrong. It's a wormhole. It's not another world, which that's really freaking cool. We find that out. And of all the people, Steve, my man, he came up with the idea of how to close everything off and stop this once and for all. I knew you had it in you. And the final scene being the reveal that we all saw coming, what we could assume from season 2 onwards, the emotional, wholesome reveal that Will, like his actor in real life, is gay. It was a very sweet moment of Will confiding into everyone at that point, telling him his deepest, darkest secret, because in the 80s that was not an accepted thing. And apparently that scene took 12 hours to film because Noah Schnupp he was getting emotional throughout. And the Duffers confirmed afterwards that Mike did realize that Will was talking about him when he was talking about a crush that wasn't reciprocated. But we get the sweet, wholesome moment before we go to war. We get a group hug all around, and now we go into the Battle of Helm's Deep. Till the next episode, till the last episode, coming out on December 31st. I don't want this show to end. Like I said in the previous video, this show shot up to be one of my all-time favorites. I love it so much. As you can tell, huge fan. I will definitely be back to discuss that final episode because I cannot wait for it, but also at the same time I don't want it to end. But I know all good things must come to an end. What do you think about this? What are your spoiler thoughts of it, about the things I discussed throughout? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe, stay sexy, stay strange.